it's time to smoke my new AI Smoke Callaway 3-wood. You have to give that 3-wood a little bit more feeling as it would be the driver, but still you want to go onto the ball. Let's talk about your fairway wood. I'm gonna show you 2 examples, what I see mostly in my lessons, what people do with the 3-wood, which is, I think it's, it's the king class of a shot, because it's a very long club. It's just before the driver, but it's grounded. So you have to create some kind of contact with the ball first, certainly not the ground first. It's certainly a very difficult club, but I'm going to show you 2 examples what I can see in my lessons where it's going to get difficult with the 3-wood off the ground. But first of all, most golfers, they ignore the fact that the ball is really far forward. And if you imagine the swing bow is going down and up. And this is the low point secret, that once the ball is left off your shoulder blade, the club is supposed to go up. So if you put your 3-wood inside left foot, the club is certainly not going to dig as much as if the ball would be backwards with a pitching wedge or an 8-iron. But most golfers actually hit the 3-wood sometimes steeper than with an 8-iron. So you have to accept that if you have the tendency to turn too far to the left, and you're actually duffing the ball because you're too far left and you're too steep for that club, you have to give that 3-wood a little bit more feeling as it would be the driver, just a tiny bit, to stay a little bit more centered with your weight, never onto the right foot, because this is, pay attention please, certainly not correct to stay on your right foot, because then you're going to duff it the other way, right? So if you have the tendency, maybe you ask your pro at home that you're going too steep or too far to the left, you're towing the 3-wood a lot, then you have to have the feeling more of swinging up and straighten that left side and really let that club go a little bit more shallow onto the ball and through the ball. So if you have the tendency of duffing the ball because you're thinking too much of the driver, you're swinging way too far back, your elbow is spreading out, your club is way behind you, and you don't get to the ball, and of course the ground is gonna be in between the ball and the club face, then I would really advise you to get a little bit more, just the other way, what I just explained, to get a little bit more feeling of going more onto the ball. So a little bit steeper, because those 2 examples I'm telling you, they're just actually 2 different swings, but the total opposites, right? So one is too steep and one is too flat. So I'm going to show you how I hit my 3-wood. So I want to have that left arm still the extension of my shaft. The club or the ball position is a little bit inside of the stance. It's still inside of my foot. Okay. And my hands are still in position, but my chest and my head is centered. It's certainly not turned onto the ball. It's certainly not leaned over to the left. I am centered. And that's a big secret with long clubs, to stay centered. So now what I do, I really try to keep that club more in front of me and get it a little bit more path onto the ball instead of too far behind me, because that will be my mistake. So I'm trying to stay here and get more onto the ball. It was a good shot, but maybe you've seen, finally, it's the same movement through the ball. I'm straightening my left leg. The shoulder is also going away up, but I really want to still go onto the ball. And this is the tricky thing. Maybe you have the thought of more of a driver setup, but still you want to go onto the ball. And then I really, really hope you're not struggling as much with your 3-wood anymore. just let me know what your problem is, or if you tried that out and if it helps you would be great, of course. Other than that, if you have questions, just let me know. Now I wish you good luck and have fun practicing.